Do you think that the designing of Transformers is better today than yesteryears? Do you think that there might be too much repetition on how certain characters get designed? Now, I believe that designing Transformers should be off of the concept of the Transformers, the mainline idea that has been sold over nearly 40 years. It is the idea of two robot factions fighting each other, the Autobots and the Decepticons. And that is what Transformers is supposed to be defined as. In spite of whatever you get from Earthspark, Autobots versus Decepticons. That is what Transformers is about. The Autobots are less weaponized. They take off of cars and service vehicles. Only a few Autobots take after combat vehicles. They're supposed to be peace-loving. And from the Generation 1 cartoon, they were more so inventive minds. The Decepticons, on the other hand, are malicious and militant. So they're going to be more weaponized. So they're going to take after jets, tanks, and other combat vehicles, and also particular technology that helps them ensure victory in warfare. That's why Soundwave works so well, because communications are important to warfare. So the foundation to building these designs should always reflect what Transformers ultimately supposed to be. Now they want to trim off what makes the Transformers so successful, the combat. And the war factor is one of the fundamentals that goes into making Transformers awesome. But they want to trim that down, make things less violent for kids. But the violence of the Transformers shows isn't that bad. And ultimately, they are robots, so at least they aren't humans. So keeping true to the fundamentals of how Transformers work help create successful medias. But war and conflict is something essential to Transformers. But like I said, because those concepts are too intense for kids nowadays, now they are trying to buff all of that out and only leave it to PG-13 movies like Rise of the Beast. That's all to all I want.